Hello, welcome to Donna's Creations and More. I am Donna. Welcome to my channel. Today is a collaboration of What Would You Make? Hosted by Connie's Woodworking and DIYs. Hosted by Brenda from Rustic and Lace DIYs. Co-host crafted by Corey. In this video, I am showing you my best DIYs for 2024 Easter Spring Decor. So DIY number 1, I got this wooden tray. I painted one coat of Valley Stripper Waverly chalk paint on it. And then I had another coat. Then I'm just going to dry it with my heat gun. Then I have some dishwasher Mod Podge. And I have these window cleans I got from Amazon. So I'm going to coat my tray in my dishwasher safe Mod Podge. Now if you use the stuff, it takes 28 days to fully cure. And I'm just going to apply my stencil on. And then give it a good coat again with the Mod Podge. Making sure I get all the edges. And I'm just drawing it a little along the edges, not onto the window cling, so it doesn't melt it. Final reel of this DIY number 1, and here's what it looks like after it's all been set and dried. Now to DIY number 2. I have these wood cutouts I bought off of Amazon. I will be using these through a lot of my DIYs in this video. So I decided to take 6 of them. And I'm going to be using beige, territorial beige, and granite gray for my paint colors by Apple Barrel. And I'm just filling in my holes with my hot glue gun. Quick way of cheating without having to fill it in with wood filler or caulk. So I'm going to give them 2 quick coats of paint, 2 of the beige color, 2 of the antique white, and 2 of the beige color, 2 of territorial beige, and 2 of the gray, granite gray. I will link the playlist link in my description box. If you can please check it out, I would really appreciate it, and see what all these wonderful ladies' creations they have come up with. I just decided to do all my wood DIYs that I've done recently and put it all into one video because it's the best of my spring decor that I've done this year. So here I have a basket of flowers that I got at Habitat to Humanity. And I'm going to glue these 3 bunnies on. And then I have this welcome word I got from Amazon. Could not find any in Dollar Tree or Dollar General. So I'm just going to glue that on. Add some of these lavender floral picks I got from Dollar General for $1. Rearrange my flowers. And that's going to be it for this DIY. And here's the final reveal. Now on to DIY number 3. Taking them other 3 bunnies. And then I have some natural wooden color beads to the left. And I have some twine here. And I'm just making some bows. No, I'm not making no bows. Sorry. I'm adding a string on the back of his neck. And then I'm going to add 3 beads on each side of my string. On my twine. We are making a bunny garland. And then I'm going to hot glue that bunny onto it. And then this one. And add 3 more beads on each side. And that's the length I'm making this garland. Just a little sample. You guys can make it as long as you like. In any way you like. I just wanted to show you my little version of a farmhouse style garland. Now I'm taking some gingham checkered ribbon. Gingham ribbon from Dollar Tree. And I'm cutting it into little tiny strips. And I'm going to make myself a little tiny bow. I'm just going to hot glue that on. And then for my other 2 bunnies, I'm going to take my twine and make 2 twine bows, just like you would your shoelaces. Then I have these paper fasteners from my scrapbooking days, and I'm going to use them as my buttons. So I'm just going to cut off the fastener part and glue them on to each one of my bunnies as buttons on their bows. And here's a final reel of DIY 2 and 3. I will not be doing a final reveal of everything at the end. I am changing the way my videos are being done. Now DIY number 4. I have this antique piece of wood, and I'm going to cut 2-inch blocks. And I'm going to cut 6 of them. But on camera I'm only going to do 1. And this really is antique wood. It's freaking like really old, from an old factory I got from this warehouse. It's closed down. The people are no longer alive. That's sad, but I met the daughter, and I'm getting a bunch of stuff coming this weekend for more DIYs. A bunch of antique stuff. I'm super excited. Boy, finally got through that piece of wood. So now I have some black scrapbook paper and my paper punches, and I'm punching out the word spring. And I also have some foam clay bunnies and eggs that I made. And I have another video on that, on how to make foam clay in 3D mold and burger molds on my videos, if you're interested in seeing that. So I'm just trying to figure out my design here. Then I have this ribbon that I found in my stash. I don't know when I bought it, a while ago from Dollar Tree. There I have my Mod Podge, but I'm not going to use Mod Podge. I'm going to use Elmer's glue to glue my letters on. And my dog is whining. It's always something. So I'm just measuring around my blocks. So, and then cutting 2 of each type of ribbon. Sorry, my dog went out. I couldn't sit here and listen to her whine through this whole voiceover. So I'm just going to wrap each one with this burlap ribbon. There's 3 different kinds, so two of each blocks will be done in one design. So I'm going to alternate them. And I glued my bunny on with hot glue. Then I'm taking Elmer's glue and putting the letter S on for spring. You can't really tell in this video, but this wood is antique. It's gray and it's already chipped and worn. It looks really cool in person. I'm not sure if you can tell in the final reveal photos or not. So I'm just going to continue. Here I am painting my little eggs. I'm doing them in the same colors. The beige, the territorial beige, and the granite gray. That way everything ties together. And don't mind them colored eggs sitting behind there. I was going to think of doing a different DIY. Or maybe use them in this one, but I changed my mind. So I'm just painting them and drying them as I go along. So 2 eggs I did in the beige color, and then 1 I did in the granite gray, and then the other one I'm going to do in the territorial beige. And here I am just drying it with my heat gun. The reason you can't see is because I'm bringing it close to me so I don't burn myself with the gun, because it's a really tiny little foam egg. I mean, like, probably inch, no, probably half an inch. No, about an inch long, half an inch wide. So then I'm going to take my, oh gosh, dotting tools here. And they have designs on the eggs. And so I'm just tracing the design. Because that one had polka dots, so I just put polka dots on it. You can't see the designs because it's foam clay. And then that one I just did in gray. And now I'm going to do the other one in gray. And I apologize that I didn't zoom out so you can see me doing all the painting, which really, you're not missing anything. I'm just tracing the design. But I wanted to say zoomed in so you can see up close because these blocks are only 2 inches. And then this one I just did the little stripes on it and a couple dots. And so then all the eggs are painted. Now I'm going to finish wrapping my next block with the same ribbon. Not the same ribbon. With a different ribbon. There's 3 different styles. So that's all 3 right there. Then I'm going to do the next 3. So I'm just hot gluing it around the brick. That part. I can't talk. It's like 6 o'clock in the morning, you guys. Sorry. I wanted to get this video up and done because I won't be home tonight because I'm celebrating my sister's birthday. And I really wanted to join in on this collaboration. And I figured, hey, why not? It's all about wood. Let me throw in all my spring Easter wood DIYs I recently did all in one video. And so this is the result of a very tired person who has been crafting all night and on her second video. So if you're new here, welcome. If you're one of my subscribers, welcome back. Please consider subscribing if you're not. I am trying to build my channel to 1K, and once I get it to 1K, I will be doing a drawing. Haven't decided yet what I'll be giving away. I don't know if we're doing a gift card or a craft box. Me and my sister is deciding on that one right now. But I'm definitely going to be doing a giveaway. I'm super excited. I'm getting close. I've been working really hard. So here's the final reveal of DIY number 4. And the reason I'm doing my videos this way now is because I've noticed that people aren't watching the whole video. They're just jumping to the final reveal at the end. Here's DIY number 5. Using the same wood bunnies. And I really need to get my YouTube hours in order to bring you guys more to my channel. And to be monetized one of these days to eventually so I can do this for a living as income. Right now, this is no income for me. I'm doing it for free. But I do have at the end of this playlist my Buy Me a Coffee QR code. If you could be so generous and donate and buy me a coffee so I can add to more of my craft supplies, I would appreciate it. So here I am doing the beige color, and then I'm going to do the territorial beige on these 2 bunnies. Again, I'm staying in with my same color scheme that I've been doing. I've been doing like Shabby chic farmhouse style this year for my spring and Easter. And if you get a chance, check out my videos. I'm sure you'll find something you like. I do all kinds of crafting DIYs. And I will be bringing resin, jewelry, candles, and all to my channel this year. And here I am adding some pink ribbon as little collars that I got from Joanne Fabrics a long time ago. And then I'm going to take some more of that ribbon and I'm just going to glue into little V's to save them for the end to tuck them in once I add all my little details. Here I'm using some flowers I just bought at Dollar General for $2 and just cutting a couple little ends off, and then this greenery I've had forever. It's like a wreath with some berries on it. I don't know where I got them from, probably a thrift store. Then I have these little roses that I got from Joanne Fabrics. And I'm going to use some of them. And we're going to decorate these little bunnies. And then I have some more flowers here that came with another pick I just got from Habitat Humanity in my thrift shopping. Just like that last DIY, I got that thrift shopping and I just upcycled it to Easter decor. So I'm just going to add all my little flowers in real quick in my greenery and tuck in my little tail to my bow, and that's it. Super cute, pretty, adorable little bunnies. And there I just realized I forgot to add in my little ribbon tail. You know, like if you tied it around the bunny's neck and the strings are hanging down. I do have real bunnies, so if you want to check out my videos, there is a video on my real bunnies. They are cute little Jersey woolly long hair bunny rabbits. Okay, we're almost done decorating these. I have these two little flowers here. I'm going to take my hot glue gun, melt it down to flatten it, And I'm just going to stick it on her ear. And I'm going to do the same with the next one. And then we're done with them. Then I have these shower curtain hooks. And I'm going to take 4 of them. And I'm going to hot glue them really good onto the back. And these are going to be napkin ring holders for your table decor. If you're interested in more table decor, I also have videos on the matching candles, the cups, the plates, all kinds of canisters, whole bunch of stuff. And here is a final review of DIY number 5 of these. And there's some of my stuff in the background that I have videos on. Now DIY number 6. I have these Easter bunnies I got on clearance last year for 10 cents from Dollar General. So always check your Dollar General if you live near one. So here I am taking the wood filler on this one. And filling in the holes. Gosh, now my dog is wanting to come in. I can't win with her tonight. Now, at this time, I did not own the granite gray. And I had to make my own color. And that's what I'm doing here. After I did this video is when I bought the granite gray. And then I'm just going to add shade on the edges to give my bunny some dimension. Let that one dry. And then this one I'm doing in antique white. Do you hear her? Oh my goodness. I have a Cavalier King Charles Spaniel. And that's the way she communicates with me when I don't do what she wants. She will whine, and then eventually she's going to start barking. I'm doing the same thing, just adding the darkening around the edges to give it more dimension. Now this one, I'm going to do and paint it in this territorial beige color. And add a little bit of black to it. And do the same thing, shade the edges. Here they are all dried. Now I made myself this little stamp. I took foam in one of my craft punches of a heart, and I punched out like 3 or 4 hearts, and I put it on, glued them together and put it in the end of a wooden skewer and made myself a little heart stamp. So I'm stamping little hearts all around this, and if you mess up, it's easy to wipe off. Super cute and adorable, and I'm just going to hot glue them together. And I'm going to add some Jenga blocks on the back for them to stand up. See? Do you hear? She's barking now. Didn't I say she's going to bark next? And then I'm just going to paint the whole back territorial beige. That's one thing I gotta thank you guys for YouTube. Teaching me to use a heat gun. I've had that heat gun for years and never used it. Well, I've used it for other stuff, but not for drying paint. So here I have some ribbon from Dollar Tree. I'm just going to make a bow. Add a twine around the center. Loop it around. And glue it onto my bunny. And then I decided, I zoomed out so you see, to make other bows out of twine. And why I'm making them different, I don't know. One I did like a shoelace, the other one I just did a bow and then took another piece and made a V. Don't ask. When I wasn't thinking moments. Then I'm going to do the same thing, take those same little paper fasteners, cut them off and add them on as buttons. And this DIY is done. Now DIY number 7, I have this new place like home sign from Dollar Tree. And I'm going to take some of this ribbon, I'm just going to trim the whole outside of my house. When I found these signs, I snatched them because I thought these were great. You're getting like 2 houses in one. I was going to use them for gingerbread, but I have more. I just didn't get a chance to get the gingerbread this year. I started getting back into YouTube too late. I had a lot of issues last year. I missed like half a year on YouTube. So here I'm just adding some of the Jenga blocks so I can be able to sit my little house on this wooden crate here from Dollar Tree. And I'm just taking some scratch cover wood finisher here and I'm just going to stain my wood. But you can use anything. Your Waverly Wax, your Old English, shoe polish, whatever you have, brown paint, whatever you want. I'm just doing it to make it look more farmhouse. Then I have this burlap ribbon that I got on clearance at Hobby Lobby last year at Christmas. And I'm just going to wrap that around my whole crate here. And then if you see there, I have a little bunny that I repainted that I got at Habitat for Humanity that I'm going to use in this DIY. And we're making him a little home. So I'm adding some wood glue and then some hot glue. Wood glue for that so-called quick fix until I'm having some trouble. And then the wood glue so it'll dry later. Now I'm going to add Jenga blocks again on the back only because I can't find my popsicle sticks right this second because I'm moving my craft room. but I will fix that later. Then I'm going to take some of the Spanish moss, add in this little, make it a little bed here, glue along them jingle blocks in the edges so you don't see it. Here I'm just adding these little foam carrots and then a little wooden carrot that I got some twine to. I'm going to glue that right on the back of my little, on the little house there. And that will be done with this DIY. And here's the final reveal of 6 and 7. And them bunnies, I mean, them carrots are not that bright. Now the final DIY, number 8. I have this wood cutout I got from Dollar Tree. I have one of these green stencils. I'm taking some plaster of Paris and I'm just going to go over it and detail this bunny. It's a quick way to transform these wood cutouts from Dollar Tree. And I'm going to let it dry overnight. And then I gave it a coat of white paint. Now I'm going to take the Waverly wax and I'm coating it. Try to bring out that detail. I did not know the whole baby white trick until like a week ago. Of course, I would have been using baby wipes instead of a paper towel. Like I said, you learn as you go. Then I'm taking some Waverly wax in white. And I'm just mixing them both, trying to bring out that color and detail. Then I decided to take some white paint and I'm going to dry brush it on there. So I just dabbed it in my paint into a napkin and rubbed it all over my bunny. And there's what it looks like. And then I took one of these car wash things from the Dollar Tree and a little tail. I'm going to put the tail back on and I'm going to add this as his puppy tail. And just hot glue that in place. Here it is now. Reusing it for this DIY. I have the same burlap ribbon I used earlier. And this trim. So I'm going to make this bunny a color. So I cut the ribbon in half. And I'm just going to hot glue it in place. And then take that fancy little ribbon, put it around its collar. See, I had the jingle blocks on it as it was standing up. And now I'm taking the same black and white gingham ribbon. And I'm making a bow. I'm going to add that onto my bunny. Dovetail my ends. Now I have this welcome sign, another one, because I bought a whole pack off of Amazon. And I'm pulling out some flowers I have in my stash. And I'm just going to pop this bow up, but it's in my way. And I'm going to decorate my bunny first with flowers, make her all nice and pretty. So I'm using these pretty little pink roses. And then there's like some little pink lilies. And that same little greenery I've been using on all my DIYs lately. I'm just tucking in some ribbon here and there, some little decorative tails. Then I have this wreath that I got at Habitat for Humanity, and it was filled with flowers, took it off. I do not know what kind of wreath this is called. And here's the same picks I've been using. I got a Dollar General for $2. I'm just gonna decorate my wreath with these. I couldn't even tell you what these type of flowers are. They're really prickly and hard, but they're pretty. I've gotten a lot of compliments on this wreath. This was my first flower wreath I've ever did in my whole life. Then I got these flowers here at, actually these were at Dollar Tree. I thought they were really pretty because I like the light colored tones. I guess they're supposed to be like a lilac or lavender. I'm not too sure. But the colors were pretty. If I see any more there, next time I go, I'm going to get some more. Then I'm adding some more of that same greenery and flowers in. I'm just going to fill it in as I go. And that will be it for this DIY. Once I fill it in, I'm going to glue my welcome sign on his collar. And show you the final reveal. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe. Comment. Share. And let me know which one was your favorite. And here is the final reveal of this one.